Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we have a really strange and bizarre theory for you guys. I know I said this a couple videos ago with the entire Cephalops thing, but this video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be talking about death inside of the Loomian Legacy universe. We're going to be talking about, what happens to Loomians, when they die. Not, the entire spiritual and afterlife things, but like, why do Loomians die? Who kills Loomians? What are Loomians used for? Do people eat Loomians? There's a whole bunch of things we're going to be talking about in this video, so if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to go down there, like, and subscribe. I know like 60% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you guys would, go down there, hit the subscribe button, and let's get straight into the video. Alright, so don't click off the video yet, don't call me crazy, because there's actually quite a bit of interesting stuff, to, I guess, back all this up. Ranging from actual taxidermy to Loomians, into Loomians that have, actually passed away. So starting out, we're going to be talking about something that is not really, I guess, the most important one, I guess we should say that, and it is found inside of Raleigh Ranch. I mean, listen, this could be a new Loomian, this could be some new thing that we don't know about. Hey, maybe it could even be Reindeer Kazane. But if you go inside of the Raleigh Ranch house, there is actually a little kind of like set of antlers on the wall. And again, this is only, the more kind of tame stuff. In a couple minutes, we're going to be getting on to, obviously, some different things. But if you go inside of this house right here and you enter it, upon looking on the wall over here, you can see a giant rack of antlers. And the thing about these is, I mean, there's no Loomian. There's no Loomian that's inside of the game that has antlers, except for Reindeer Kazane. And I mean, hey, listen, Reindeer Kazane, I mean, its antlers aren't really kind of the same right here. So, again, I don't know whose antlers these are. Nobody knows whose antlers these are, so I guess, this one will remain a mystery forever. But now let's talk about some actual dead Loomians. Starting out, of course, with Revenine and a Kazane. If you guys don't know, there's actually an entire, Loomian Legacy kind of myth, not really myth, basically little mini story about how, Kazane was fighting inside of battle and stuff, and basically, I guess Revenine is kind of like the fallen or dead version of a Kazane. And the thing about that is, with a Kazane being a single stage evolution, and if Revenine is kind of like the counterpart or, the dead version of a Kazane, then, that means a Kazane has a pre-evolution, I mean, Wispup is a first stage to, I guess, Revenine, so does that mean, hey, does that mean a Kazane has a first evolution? We really don't know. But, yeah, so the next one that I want to talk about is actually going to be the Duskit one, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this one is actually found inside of Chestnut Town, and I'm sure at the start of the game, you guys all probably saw this, I mean, it's like one of the entire crucial parts of the, story. As soon as you go and get your Loomians, and, as soon as you go get everything, you, of course, make your way over to Gale Forest, and I'm actually gonna have to apply a little bit of repellent because, it's Gale Forest, there's a lot of Loomians that appear. But if you go inside of Gale Forest and you head up to the pink tree, you will see the little tiny, like, Duskit grave, and we'll get to it in a second. Alright, so upon getting up to the pink tree, we can, of course, see a little Lumidisc gravestone right here, and, of course, you can't click on it, you can't do anything, but this is kind of a memorial site for, I guess, where Duskit used to be, and we know Duskit is kind of like a dead Loomian. I mean, I'm not gonna get crazy conspiracy theory again, but could be possibly dead Kleptyke. I know it's like one of the oldest Loomian legacy theories that we have, but it was actually a dead Loomian that a trainer used to own. If you go down in the Lumipedia, there isn't much about it. It says, the people of Chestnut Town tell legends of Duskits, protecting the surrounding area from disaster throughout history. So, I mean, nothing too much on that, but we do know Loomians to be very loyal and, obviously sticking by their trainer's side. Now, this does also raise the question, do Loomians die? Do Loomians have a natural life process where, eventually one day they just completely keel over and die and, they're never heard from again? Which is, it's kind of like, why Duskit? Why do we see there is a dead Duskit right here? Do Loomians die of old age? We really don't know. Now, the next one is, and I guess the final one, it's not really old age, it's not really just a little kind of myth. It's not a very heroic story. It's actually a chopped off taxidermied Trumbull head on a wall. I kid you not. So this one is actually found inside of the Jolly Village Great Gift Exchange, and oh boy, once you guys see this, you're never gonna look at this minigame the same. Alright, so once the timer reaches 0 and you are inside of the Jolly Village Great Gift Exchange, there is actually a little kind of thing that you can do with this, once the screen actually gets off of being black. And you can actually move your entire camera around and basically, just see everything, right? This was actually something that I did not figure out until a couple days into the event. Yeah, I know, I'm stupid. But if you look right up here on the wall, there is a dead Trumbull. I mean, it's just, he's just chilling there. There is literally the head of a Trumbull sitting on a wall. And of course, I mean, I don't know, Loomian Legacy devs, they kind of take things of like, oh, don't make our Loomians, don't say our Loomians are dead and stuff, and don't make jokes about that. But I mean, yet there's a dead Trumbull on the fireplace. I mean, again, it's taxidermy, it's call it whatever you want, call it art, whatever. But I just think that it's really weird having a big dead Trumbull head just chilling on your wall, he's just hanging out right there. And, this also, kind of brings up, the questions again of, do Loomians actually get used for meat and stuff? Obviously, once you kill a Trumbull, what do you do with the rest of its body? Do you eat it? Do you eat it? Like, what? Like, I am genuinely confused about what you do with Loomian parts. And, you can even see something like this right here. Obviously, we have this giant Festifer. I mean, like, are Festifers just bought and sold, as a little kind of, like, I don't know. I mean, are they sold as Christmas trees? Like, what is going on in Loomian Legacy? There is a lot of stuff that I definitely think we are in the dark about. Again, with Festifers, is there an entire business that Pollute Corp is setting up where they are legally selling Festifers as, your homegrown, Loomian trees that you can put anything on? And there's just a whole bunch of stuff inside of this game that really just makes my head hurt, okay? This entire game is just one giant, conspiracy theory mess. So yeah, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts about this entire situation down in the comments below. Do you guys think that Loomians, are taxidermy? Do you guys think that Loomians die? What do you guys think Loomians are actually used for? Are they used for meat? Are they used for burgers? Are they used for drinks? I don't know why they'd be used for drinks, but are they used for whatever? And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you get down there, like and subscribe. Again, let me know your entire thoughts about this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.